Why do different states in America prefer completely different car brands? Oh, why does Florida love Toyota while New York leans toward Hyundai and Texas remains loyal to American trucks? Today, we uncover the geographic, cultural, economic, and lifestyle patterns that quietly shape what people drive, patterns most drivers never even notice. Car preferences across the United States are not random. They form a hidden map shaped by income, climate, traffic density, terrain, and local identity. In this episode of Car Map, we analyze why every region chooses the brands it trusts most and what these choices reveal about the people who live there. Let's break down the story state by state. To understand why each state prefers certain car brands, we first need to look at climate and terrain, the foundation that shapes reliability demands. States with extreme heat, heavy rain, or hurricane exposure, such as Florida, Louisiana, and Mississippi, tend to favor brands known for durability and low maintenance. This is why Toyota dominates the Southeast. Its engines tolerate heat, humidity, and long-term wear better than many competitors, making the brand a natural fit for these regions. Meanwhile, mountainous and snowy states such as Colorado, Utah, and Vermont lean towards Subaru, a brand built around all-wheel drive and rugged capability. These regions value cars that navigate snow-covered passes, unpaved roads, and changing elevation. Subaru's reliability in harsh conditions turns it into a cultural staple in cold weather states. On the other end of the spectrum, flat and dry states like Arizona and Nevada show stronger preference for brands such as Honda and Toyota, whose cooling systems and fuel efficiency work well in hot desert environments. Terrain also influences vehicle size. Wide open states with long highways, such as Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma, prefer larger trucks and SUVs. Narrow, dense urban states like New York or Massachusetts lean toward compact brands and hybrid options. From weather resilience to road conditions, the land itself shapes the brands people trust. And as we move forward, these environmental factors continue to influence economic and cultural decisions that further define state-level preferences. After climate, lifestyle plays the second major role. Urban states prefer different brands than rural ones because their driving needs are completely different. In dense metropolitan regions like New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts, people prioritize maneuverability, efficiency, and affordability. This leads to a high concentration of Hyundai, Honda, Toyota, and Nissan, brands offering small, easy-to-park sedans and hybrids. The average New York driver often spends more time in traffic than on the open road, making compact, fuel-efficient cars more practical. In contrast, rural states like Wyoming, Montana, and North Dakota prioritize power, cargo capacity, and long-distance comfort. This is why brands like Ford, Chevrolet, and Ram dominate rural America. Pickup trucks and large SUVs are essential for towing, hauling, and navigating rough terrain. Lifestyle also influences long-term trends. States focused on outdoor recreation, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, often prefer Subaru, Toyota, or Jeep because these brands align with camping, hiking, and mountain activities. Urban states focused on technology and sustainability, California and Washington, lean heavily toward Tesla, Toyota, and other hybrid EV brands. In short, where you live determines how you drive, and how you drive determines what brand you trust. This lifestyle divide sets up the economic factors that further amplify state preferences. Income level is one of the strongest predictors of brand preference. That states with higher household incomes often choose premium brands, while middle-income states gravitate toward reliable mainstream manufacturers. In high-income states like California, New York, and Connecticut, the car market is more diverse, with strong sales for Tesla, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and Audi. These states have consumers who value advanced features, status appeal, and cutting-edge technology. Middle-income states such as Florida, Georgia, and Ohio favor Toyota and Honda, brands with the best cost-to-lifespan ratio. Toyota's long-term durability and low maintenance costs make it attractive for families seeking high value with lower risk. Economics also influence repairability. In states where mechanic costs are high, California, New York, Washington, drivers favor brands with strong reliability and fewer repair demands. This is why Toyota and Honda dominate regions with expensive labor. Insurance costs matter too. Compact and mid-sized sedans are cheaper to insure in dense urban states, pushing drivers toward brands like Hyundai and Kia. Meanwhile, in working-class
It fits
rural
the budget
states
and
where
the trunk is big
longevity and
enough.
power matter more than
What
luxury,
about the
American
payments?
brands like
This one
Ford and
here,
Chevrolet
250 a month.
thrive because trucks retain value longer and serve practical needs. The financial landscape of each state creates distinct buying patterns, patterns that become even clearer once we examine cultural identity. Brand preference isn't just practical, it's cultural. In many states, car brands are tied to identity, tradition, and even regional pride. Texas, for example, is deeply loyal to American truck brands. Ford F Series and Chevrolet Silverado aren't just vehicles, they're symbols of heritage, land ownership, and a culture built around hauling, ranching, and independence. Toyota trucks have gained ground, but American brands still dominate emotionally. In the Northeast, cultural preference leans toward Hyundai, Toyota, and Honda, reflecting practicality, efficiency, and urban mobility. New York's admiration for Hyundai is rooted in value-driven buying and strong warranty coverage, appealing to commuters facing expensive living costs. In cold weather states, Subaru is almost a cultural icon. Its all-wheel drive and outdoorsy branding resonate with lifestyles centered around skiing, hiking, and winter sports. Owning a Subaru in Vermont or Colorado is part of the local identity. California's culture embraces innovation and sustainability, making Tesla a status symbol of technological progress and environmental consciousness. These emotional ties form loyalty patterns that last decades and set the stage for broader regional trends shaped by market forces. Even if a driver loves a certain brand, they can only buy what's available locally. Dealer networks vary dramatically by region, shaping the brands people ultimately purchase. States like Florida and Georgia have an exceptionally dense network of Toyota and Honda dealerships, making these brands easier to test drive, finance, and service. This increased access naturally boosts sales. In the Midwest and South, Ford and Chevrolet maintain massive dealership networks built over generations, reinforcing truck and SUV culture. These long-standing networks also provide easier maintenance and better trade-in programs, giving American brands a strong advantage. Urban states like New York and New Jersey have limited space for large dealerships, leading to a higher presence of compact car brands and hybrid models. Meanwhile, Western states often have fast-growing EV dealership networks, accelerating Tesla, Rivian, and Polestar adoption. Regional incentives also matter. Some states offer EV rebates, hybrid tax advantages, or fuel economy standards that influence dealership inventory. In the end, availability shapes choice just as much as culture, climate, or lifestyle. And together, these factors complete the map of American car brand preferences. Car brand preferences across the United States form a fascinating story shaped by climate, lifestyle, income, culture, and dealership networks. Each state chooses what fits its identity and daily needs, from Toyota in Florida to Hyundai in New York
The
and
handling on
Ford
the
in
open road
Texas.
is unmatched,
Understanding
honestly.
these
But
patterns
the torque
reveals
on the
how
silver
geography quietly shapes the cars Americans drive. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe for more automotive geography on CarMap.